Hello guys, welcome to my channel for another video. You all might know the clinical sign and symptoms of various diseases, but how they appear on the radiograph you never know. So here I'm gonna discuss the radiographic feature of various diseases. So let's get started. First one is cotton wool appearance. These are the few diseases such as Paget's disease, chronic sclerosing diffuse osteomyelitis, fibrous dysplasia, and cemento-osseous dysplasia. This feature is mainly due to deposition of lamellar bone in disorganized fashion. As you all can see from the picture, second one is moth-eaten appearance. This is seen in chronic suppurative osteomyelitis, Burkitt's lymphoma, Ewing sarcoma, osteoradionecrosis, and metastatic diseases. In this, the lesion will show ragged edges, which is because of multiple small industrial lucent lesions or holes. The name moth-eaten is basically because of irregular boundary of a lesion, which can be seen in radiographs. Now third comes the punched out appearance, which is seen in multiple myeloma, eosinophilic granuloma, Langerhans cell histiocytosis, and gout. The lesion will show a sharp boundary. This kind of well-defined lytic lesions is also called as raindrop skull because it is mainly seen in skull. Now comes soap bubble appearance, which is seen in ameloblastoma, giant cell tumor, aneurysmal bone cyst, cherubism, OKC, which is odontogenic keratocyst, and hemangioma. The name soap bubble is mainly due to multiloculated, bubbly appearance and presence of septa in between. And this is the radiographic feature of soap bubble appearance. Next one is honeycomb appearance, which is also seen in ameloblastoma, adenoid cystic carcinoma, aneurysmal bone cyst, metastatic tumors of jaw, and central hemangioma of bone. In this, compartments are small and uniform in size. They are early change of tumor lesion. Now comes tennis racket appearance, which is seen in odontogenic myxoma. This kind of lesion will show a compartment which is bit angular in shape rather than rounded. Soap bubble appearance, honeycomb appearance, or tennis racket appearance, they all have compartments, but the difference is in their size and shape of the compartment. Now next is the onion skin appearance, which is seen in Ewing sarcoma, Gary's osteomyelitis, Caffey's disease, and acute osteomyelitis. This kind of appearance is mainly due to lamellated periosteal reaction that give rise to appearance of multiple skin of onion. That is why it is called as onion skin appearance. And this one is the radiographic feature of that onion skin appearance. Sun ray or sunburst appearance is seen in osteosarcoma, Ewing sarcoma, central hemangioma, and osteoblastic metastasis in prostate and lungs. This appearance occurs when the lesion grows too fast and the periosteum does not have enough time to lay down a new layer. They have mainly divergent spiculated pattern. Hair on end or crew cut appearance is seen in thalassemia, sickle cell anemia, and hemolytic anemia. The name hair on end appearance is mainly due to the periosteal bone grows in radiating striation, which appears as hairs. The radiograph will show a vertical or perpendicular spiculated pattern, which is shown in the diagram. And the last one is the driven snow appearance, which is seen in Pindborg tumor, which is also known as calcifying epithelial odontogenic tumor. This name is basically due to scattered flecks of calcification throughout the radiolucency, which give rise to a driven snow appearance. Thank you so much for watching my video.